Just taking a long-term view, and if you all three of you can comment on this, because during Y2K we did see coding as one of the key expertise for which IT companies wanted that kind of talent, and we saw a lot of regional hubs within India created across states where coding became such an important thing, and that kind of went into the 2010s itself. Last 20 years has been that. My question largely is that with AI you might not see that case anymore of coding, or it has transformed in that role. So what do you actually see right now in an ideal employee when you're hiring? Because Gen AI and everything is changing so quickly, so you won't find that employee who will know everything about that, because it might be old in 3 months. So what are you looking at in an ideal employee, and if what from each one of your perspectives?
Sure. Maybe I'll take the first business. Saurabh can add to that. If you look at the way the world is, the programming world is changing for the engineer, right? Earlier it was about pure play coding. Now we're talking about prompt engineering. But what is important when you get into prompt engineering is understanding the business context, right? And only then you can prompt the right one, right? So the way I see it is the new hires that we have, their understanding of the business landscape, understanding how the data works, and then how you implement the AI. I think that aspects become more important in addition to basic programming language. And please understand, when you're doing a coding, the tools can do so much in code generation, so much in testing, so much in deployment. The human involvement could be there, because when you're getting into production environment, you have to be extremely careful how that the application will happen, and how do you monitor that. So there are definitely certain tasks that can be automated, but there will be very important tasks in the context of the business, prompt engineering, and so on and so forth, that an individual must have.
And if I look at it, apart from the technical skills, today is anyone who wants to become part of us or anywhere, two aspects come out very clearly. One is learnability. Given the changes happening in the macro environment and in the technology landscape, how quickly people are able to learn. I think that's a very key aspect which we try to look at it. Communication. How do you? Srini spoke about understanding business. You have to work with the clients. You might be extremely good in your technical knowledge, but how are you able to communicate to the people? I think all these things come together, when you're looking at a person. And the last point I'm saying is that we are still not there. We still need people who understand basic language skills also, because there is coding happening right now. 100% is not AI driven. But we are evolving as we move forward. But these tenets would continue as we look at people.